Hey, what's up, bye guys, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Now, in this episode, we are going to be doing something a bit different. If you haven't noticed already, in our top right-hand corner, we are using a modded save. Right now, we are at the highest level possible, and we also have pretty much an unlimited amount of money. I had already bought this for myself. Originally, I was looking for a project car, and I bought this thinking I could really do a little bit with it. But for the most part, this truck is completely functional. And other than nitpicking the percentages on parts, there's really not much work we can do to it. We can customize it, yeah, but I'm not going to worry about it. So for today's episode, we're going to go and try and find a project car that we can build from the ground up. The first place I want to check is I want to go back to the junkyard and see if there's anything roaming around here. If not, we'll go to the auction and try and find a car that we can use as a project vehicle. Right now, I've got a truck already set up, as you can see in my garage. I want to find a muscle car. That's one of the things I want to find. If we find another truck, I might grab it, but a muscle car is kind of what I want right now. I really don't want any modern vehicles. That's one of my big pet peeves. Ooh, what are you? You are not what I want. And this is what we want right here. God damn it, can we buy you? I'm going to look around real quick because there are some other cars around here, and I might want one. That's a really nice car. I really want that. Now, I did take a trip around the garage a minute ago, and the only thing there was El Camino that was sitting right here. Now that we reloaded, we do have some more vehicles roaming around here that we can buy. Holy shite. Is this a Shelby? This is a Shelby. Ooh, we're going to just fill our garage with project cars. I've got two already. And that's a car I couldn't give a shite about. And we've just done one big loop. So we're going to grab this and that Shelby. The question is, which one's going to be our first car to work on? So we're going to buy this. Oh god, this car is in utter shambles, but that is the point of a project car, is it not? In our garage. And now we're going to go grab that Shelby. Keep getting stuck on that ground right there. Now these are going to be some really big pieces of work because these don't seem to be anywhere near ready to drive. I think I'm going to build the Shelby first because the Shelby, in my opinion, has a better reputation. We're going to go back to the garage. Yes, because we bought the two cars. And we're going to start working on the Shelby. The Shelby is going to be the first one we're going to put on a lift. And we're going to start rebuilding it right away. We got two new cars here. One of which is missing fenders and shit. This one looks like the body's here, except for the trunk. Trunk's not here. But we are going to have to... I didn't even check the fucking engine. Do we even have an engine? We got most of an engine. That's nice. Let's move you to... There we go. Move you to lift 2. The first thing I want to do is I want to pull this engine. We're going to pull this engine with the engine crane. Move to lift 2. And let's use you. Remove the engine first, unmount gearbox from the car. Yay. We don't even have a driver's seat, doesn't look like. Do we have one? No, we don't have a driver's seat. That's unfortunate. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Work on part. Let's grab this gearbox. What do we need to... Oh, we got to remove drive shaft. So we're going to get this engine out. And the engine's going to be the first thing I'm going to rebuild. And once we have it functional... Once we have the engine functional, then we can start worrying about the body. Because I want to make sure this is drivable long before it looks nice. Now can we pull this engine out? That's the question. We gotta lower you back down and then we should be able to pull your engine. And it should be on our rack over here. Add engine. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So this is our new engine. Yeah. This is gonna be a fun one. Let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna start tearing everything down because we're gonna have to replace most of this. Can we not tear this apart even further? Alright, let's put you back in the car. Let's try this one last time. Let's put you back. Fuck! Well, we're starting from ground one again. Shit. I'm gonna go tear this engine apart. I'll probably be back. God damn it. Alright, and we're back. I might have done that in a time lapse, which is probably what happened. If not, that whole, hey, I'm back, makes no sense at all. But I just finished getting most of the engine put together. We do have a few things on the inside, but I'm going to get it back in the car first because I can't really do these things while on this little lift thing we got here. So let's take this off. Come back over here. Install an engine. This one. I need to put you up on a lift so we can get in here. Try and get everything else installed. Because there are a few things. No. Parts mount. There we go. Flywheel. We got a bad flywheel. Alright, here we can just grab flywheel. Now, pretty much for that, I just kind of sat down and just went at it, started building, started buying parts. And originally I was going to show all of that, but because it kind of became because I became so quiet while doing it, I don't think I'm going to do that. Clutch pressure plate. So that's why I'm not 100% sure if that became a time lapse or not. Clutch pressure plate, there we are. And we might be able to get the engine started. Gotta make sure there's oil in here first. Release bearing. I need to get a new one. Here we are. Gearbox. Starter. Ooh, we need a starter for a V8. Okay, let's see if we can get this puppy going actually. We got the engine and transmission in, and we should be able to start it up. Let's get some oil in this actually, before I forget. There's my oil cap. No oil pan. Fuck. I forgot to put the whole bottom of the engine on. I just realized that. Yep. Got to put the whole fucking bottom on. Crankshaft bearing cap. Need 8 of these. I forgot to put the whole bottom of the engine together. Wow. That would have sucked if I tried to turn that key. Oh. Sure. I didn't need this many caps because these aren't fuck. Oh well. I bought more than I needed. I'm rich, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll have them for a future build. What I needed 8 of is rod caps. These. This is what I needed 8 of. There we go. Now we just need a oil pan. Can't believe I fucking forgot that though. Oil pan V8 OHV. Nope. Wait. Yeah. There we go. That should be it. Let's drop it down and let's get some oil in this so maybe we can start it this episode. Because after that we gotta do the whole rest of the drivetrain all the way back, and we gotta redo suspension, and then it'll be drivable. Once we get it drivable, then we'll have to redo body panels and stuff like that. And let's check our dipstick. That was a pretty perfect fill right there, I gotta say. Now can we get in? We don't have a fucking seat. That's great. I hope we can actually like sit down in this still though. Let's move you to the entrance B. Do we really have to like buy a seat? Front left seat. Let's go get a front left seat. Seat. So we can't just rip that seat out. Do we have a seat over here? No, we don't have a seat. This has bucket seats, don't it? Oh no, this is seats. I'm sorry, my friend, but we're going to cannibalize your seat here for a moment. I need to put my other vehicle on a lift for temporary. There we go. And let's move you to garage entrance so I can get your seat. I'm stealing this car's seat so I can put it in the other one so we can try and start the engine. That looks so retarded. Well, wasn't that just a... God damn it. Put this back in the vehicle it belongs in. I might have overlooked something. We might not have a gas tank installed. Which, honestly, is an issue. If we don't have a gas tank, then we don't have... shite. I'm gonna move this back to the lift. Let's see if we have a gas tank. Let's see how much of this car we actually still have. Maybe we just don't have gas in it. I doubt it. I doubt the game would do that to me. Let's check to make sure we actually have a gas tank in this thing. Oh god. Let's just go to build, add parts, We got drive shaft, we got seats. Where's our gas tank in this thing? Do you even have a drive shaft? Yeah, fuck, I don't want to put this one on. Where is our fucking gas tank? Well, according to our little gas cap up there, it'd be right here in this thing, but I don't see one. So why can't we start this? Because we don't have a drive shaft. I'm going to just attach this drive shaft just to see if that's why we can't start it. The game's just telling us nope. And let's just make our way to the front of the vehicle, make sure everything's here that should be here, especially in this engine compartment. Make sure we're not like missing anything. Nothing that I can see. Let's pull this thing down and try and restart it. If not, we'll have to save that for next episode. I really wanted to have the engine started this episode. Let's move you to... God damn it, actually I might be able to order a seat off a different website. So let's go... interiors. Here we go. The seat that we had there was a black seat like that one. It wasn't that one, it was a different one. Wasn't it? Might have been this one. Let's buy it and find out. Yeah, there we go. We're somewhat matching. Let's start it. We got fuel pressure. Car does not have a fuck. We don't have a computer on this because it's an older car. Electrical. Battery. We don't have a battery. Where the fuck's the battery for this thing? Oh, there it is. You need a new battery. Can't believe it's something that stupid got me. That says 170, but I paid 144 because I have perks, that's why. Put in our new battery. Come on, start now, baby. The fuck? Our battery's fine. We just replaced it. Why isn't it letting us do this? We've tested everything. Crankshaft's bad, of course we knew that was bad, but that shouldn't keep our engine from starting. Let's just get a new drive shaft. You know what? I'm sorry guys, I gotta end this episode out here. We did rebuild the engine, but for some reason it isn't starting. The next episode we're gonna be going through and ripping out everything else. Let's try the radiator real quick. And that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in a new radiator. And see if that's it for some stupid reason. If not, this is going to be the last part of the episode, so I am going to end it out here. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, please leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the channel, enjoy what I'm doing, please subscribe, it helps a lot. And if you really want to help out the channel, right now, shares help out the most. So if you do enjoy this episode, please share it with a friend. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, and until next time. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the engine started. That sucks. We'll work on that next episode, but we are going to end it out here. Peace.